Hello again, and welcome to the Interchange Book 3 video for Unit 5, and today we're going to be talking about expectations. Okay, so let's get started. So let's look at this situation. We have a girl named Angela, and she lives in New York City. And she is talking to her friend Mayuki that lives in Japan. Okay, so Angela and Mayuki are friends, and Angela is going to take a trip to visit Mayuki all the way in Japan. But Angela has some concerns, some doubts, some questions about Japan and the culture of Japan. So let's listen to the conversation that Angela has with Mayuki about her questions about Japanese culture and the expectations in Japan. Okay, let's take a listen.
Hey Mayuki, I can't believe I'm coming to visit you in Japan next week.
Angela, I know, crazy, right? Are you all packed and ready to come? I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm almost done packing. I'm excited too, but I have to admit, I'm a little bit nervous.
Nervous? Why are you nervous? Everything's going to be great.
I know, it's just that I've never been to Japan before, and I don't know what to expect.
What do you mean? Like what to expect from the culture and food and stuff?
Yeah, I guess that's it. I just don't want to do anything stupid or offend someone accidentally, you know?
Oh, okay, I understand. Well, do you have any specific concerns about anything?
Well, for example, what should I do when I meet someone for the first time?
Normally, when you meet someone, you're supposed to bow.
Really? So people don't really shake hands?
No, not really. It's not customary to shake hands. Most people bow.
Okay, so what else should I know? What about when I go to someone's house?
Well, when you enter someone's home, you're expected to take off your shoes at the front door.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard about that. So it's not appropriate to wear shoes in the house?
That's right. You aren't supposed to wear shoes while inside. It's done to keep the house clean.
Okay, anything else? What about when eating? Are there any table manners I should know about?
Well, one thing is that in most homes, it's common to eat while sitting on the floor.
Okay, and chopsticks are used to eat, right?
That's right. You're supposed to eat with chopsticks.
That's what I thought.
But be careful, because it's absolutely unacceptable to pass food to someone with chopsticks.
Really? Why is that?
It's a long story. I'll have to explain it to you later. Just don't do it, okay?
Okay, got it. But what about if I'm eating soup or something like that? How do you eat soup with chopsticks?
If you're eating something like soup, it's okay just to drink from the bowl.
Really? That's acceptable to do? Wow, it seems so different from here.
Yeah, some things are very different, but the best part about visiting a different country is learning about the culture. I had to learn a lot of things while I was studying in the United States, too.
You're right. I'm excited to be somewhere so different. I have to finish packing. I'll talk to you again when I've finally finished, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Good luck, and talk to you soon. I can't wait to see you.
Okay, so now after watching the video, let's look at the grammar, okay? Now, today we're going to look at the infinitive, right? And the infinitive, if we remember, is to and then the verb. Again, the normal verb, the base form verb, not the past tense, no conjugating, just to and the verb. And that's the infinitive. So we use the infinitive in many different ways in English. But one important rule, so write this down, one important rule is that when we use the verb to be plus an adjective and then Verb, we always use the infinitive. So we always use to and the verb. For example, when you meet someone in English and you shake their hand, right? What do you say? So we say, "It is nice to meet you." So even in this basic sentence, you can see the grammar. We use the verb to be, is, adjective, nice, and then the infinitive, to meet you, right? So even in the basic sentence, we can see this grammar. But this works in all contexts. For example, if I think, Jaron, grammar, infinitive, man, this stuff is difficult. This stuff is not easy, right? I can make a sentence and say, grammar is not easy to understand. Again, the verb to be, here I'm being negative, right? And easy is my adjective, and then I use understand, to understand, for my infinitive. I have another way to say this. I could say, grammar is difficult to understand. Again, here's the verb to be, my adjective, and the infinitive, to understand. Good. Let's look at it one other way, okay? So you look outside in the morning and you just go, wow, it is a beautiful day to go outside, okay? So again, I'm using the verb to be and my adjective beautiful. But in this context, I'm describing something. I'm describing the day. So it is a beautiful day. Again, I'm still going to use the infinitive. So I'm using to go. It is a beautiful day to go outside. Okay? So it doesn't matter if I also use a noun. As long as I'm using my verb to be and the adjective, I can describe something. But then if I want to talk about the action, I'm still going to use my infinitive. Okay? Good. Now, let's go back to the conversation that we had between Angela and Mayuki. So the expectations in Japan. So let's look at one of the first examples. We said that you are supposed to bow. So in Japan, when you meet someone, you are supposed to bow. And here's the grammar, right? So we have the verb to be and the adjective, and then the infinitive, to bow. So you are supposed to bow is the same type of grammar. Let's look at another example. It's not customary to shake hands. Again, I'm being negative, but I'm using the verb to be, my adjective, customary, and then my infinitive, to shake hands. It's not customary to shake hands. Okay? Very good. Another example. You aren't supposed to wear shoes inside. Again, the negative form of be, my adjective, supposed, and then the infinitive, to wear shoes inside. You aren't supposed to wear shoes inside. Now, I want to take one moment to focus on the pronunciation of this too. A lot of times, especially for someone from the United States, we sort of make it sound like a ta, ta. Listen again. You aren't supposed to wear shoes inside. You aren't supposed to wear shoes inside. So notice it's a small sound. I'm not really saying to, I'm saying ta. You aren't supposed to wear shoes inside. So if you want to pronounce it like that, you can. But it's more important that you understand it. Another example. You're expected to take off your shoes. Again, there's my verb to be, the adjective, and the infinitive, to take off your shoes. Good. Here's another one. It's common to eat on the floor, right? The verb to be, the adjective, and the infinitive. Very good. Here's another one. It's unacceptable to pass food with chopsticks. The same grammar, right? And here's our last example. It's okay to drink from the bowl. Again, using the verb to be, the adjective, okay, and the infinitive, to drink. Okay, very good. So let's look at these separated a little bit, and you'll notice there is a distinct pattern between these ones and these ones. So you're supposed to bow, you aren't supposed to wear shoes inside, you're expected to take off your shoes. If you notice, all of these are using you and are. to talk about. The expectation is specifically for you, but in general, anybody that goes to Japan. So we say you are, and that generally means anybody, right? Now all of these, if we notice, are using it is, right? So if I say it's not customary to shake hands, it's unacceptable to pass food with chopsticks, it's common to eat on the floor, and it's okay to drink from the bowl. Notice this it is talking about the situation, right? The situation is not customary. The situation is acceptable or unacceptable. The situation is common or not common. It's okay, it's not okay. That's all talking about different types of situations. And then we use the infinitive to tell you what is that situation. Okay? All right. So I hope this was helpful in showing you how we use the infinitive. So we use it after we use the verb to be and an adjective. Okay? And in this case, we showed you how we use it with expectations. So I hope it was helpful. Good luck with the rest of it, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.